Hi, my name is Imajaja Wanchuku. You're welcome to Talk with Aja. Today we are going to be talking about relationship matters. Okay, so today we are looking at mature singles. Where are you? Gather here. Hmm? We're talking about relationship matters. Do you usually wonder why after your first date marks the second, third date, that is the end of that transaction? It's not a spiritual problem. Everything is not spiritual. This one is something that you can walk around. I mean, the only constant variable in life is change. So you can actually reinvent yourself for your next big day. Okay? It's not like your big day, but I mean, it's a good thing to hang out with people that you intend to eventually work out something with, and it becomes something long lasting, and you guys will just grow old together. You never know. So this is where it starts. Your first date, you need to show up for your first date really nicely. I'm saying, like, not overboard, but your looks are important. When I'm saying looks, I'm talking about your physical looks, your dressing, the way you show up, how you put your wardrobe together. It's always good not to be too overboard, so you don't look like you're taking this thing too far. It's just a date. We are meant to relax here. Okay, this is not Nollywood, real life situation. So just look simple, look nice, elegant, and really put together. Now, people would say, it's some people would want to bear everything for their first day just to give an impression like I'm hot. There's a danger in doing so. The danger in doing so is that if you're meeting someone who is very matured and someone who is looking at content and not the outward appearance, it's a put off for that person, because the person will just be like, what's this about? Why is this person throwing everything at me this way? It's the same way, even like when you go out with a guy and his body language is too rural, it's a put off already. Like, what's your problem? This is our first time meeting each other in this regard. I mean, so we are not supposed to be trying to over impress things on each other here. So watch out for it. Don't over impress things on people. I mean, your organs, don't bring all of them out. Nobody really wants to see them at the first date, except you're trying to suggest something. That's another thing. People will say you're trying to suggest something to them, and maybe this person is a Christian folk. I mean, either ways, why you all over the place? So it could be a turn off. So that could be something that will just write you off right away. So be guarded. Your words. Some people are really, your words come off like an interesting person. Okay? Don't be everywhere. Don't be talking and you don't have content, you don't have direction, you're not intentional about putting your words together to sway the person in the direction that you want this arrangement to go. The person is talking about A, you are talking about D. No, you need to be grounded and be present in that conversation. So you think, you're processing, you are understanding what the person is saying even before the person is saying it. You're calculative, you understand, so that your story is not everywhere in that outing. That's one thing you should do also. And note, you need to be intentional about looking excited at this relationship, at this date. I'm not talking about when you're like, at everything, but I mean, in a good way, in a calm way, in a reserved way. The person senses that, oh, you appreciate this outing today. You know, it's not like you're all withdrawn. Yes, most of the times you just be totally withdrawn. You're so uptight that the person will be like, who is this? You know, they are putting out a conversation. You don't have anything to contribute to the conversation. You can't build on an intro. You know, the person, I'm not saying that you should get too flippant here, but at least be able to make small conversations around every aspect of life, around everything. Make some contribution to it. Don't be too uptight. Usually this kind of things, you need to be flexible. You need to be flexible. You need to laugh when you need to laugh, you know. Don't be too serious and they'll like, you look like a very serious person. You say, yes, I'm a very serious minded person. Nobody wants over serious minded people around them. Yes, we want you to be serious minded in the sense that you pay attention to details, you have value, you have character, your value system rather is good, you have character, you know. Yes, we want that, but we don't want you to be too uptight at your first date. Some people's expression, note this, your facial expression, it makes this thing go to the next level, or they just kill it right there. Don't be just squeezing your face. You're not in a quarrel with this person. You volunteered to come out on this date. you volunteered to come out on the date. Now suddenly you are just squeezing your face as if they are quarreling with you. You're not in a fight with this person, so just loosen up, you know. Keep a chair on your face and loosen up the muscles. Relax, take a deep breath and relax. Yeah, so don't be rigid and uptight in your opinions. I've seen people where you're on a date with someone, the person, and you're arguing, you are rigid, you're saying no, this is my stand on this. You're not in this matter to win. That is their opinion. You have your opinion. Then why not, if they have a superior opinion, why not key in and say, oh yeah, really, I never thought about it that way, and just laugh over it. Relax, because this your seriousness is what is canceling your next date for you. Canceling your next. Some people are gluttons. Because he took you out or she took you out on that date, you want to eat everything that is edible in that place. You will drink, you will eat. As you're eating, you want to take away. This is a no. Don't even try it on your first, second, third, fourth date. No. You know, sometimes you can even refuse an offer and say, oh, it's not because you don't want to eat again, but you just like, oh no, I think this is good, I'm fine. You know, I mean, show good character. And please, if you pretended on your first date, your second date, try to make it a habit. Let that become you, because it's a good virtue to have. Contentment, okay? So exhibit that. You should be emotionally intelligent. Yes, so be emotionally intelligent in the sense that when you're with this person, be able to gauge their emotions, to know how to drive the conversation. Okay? I mean, if you want something, even without you saying, I want this thing, you're able to sway this person's emotions in a good way, to your advantage. So be emotionally intelligent in that wise, that you're not even like too weak in front of this person. You are nice, you're good, but yet you're firm. Okay? So be emotionally stable, be grounded in that place, to the point where it's not like they say something, suddenly you're agitated, or suddenly you just burst and you're crying, suddenly you are moody, suddenly you are making faces, you know. No, be emotionally intelligent. Don't be physically distant right there. I'm not talking about you falling all over the person, but you know, there's this kind of boundary that you create, that creating boundaries is a good thing. Okay, don't misunderstand me. Creating boundaries is a good thing, but don't put a wage already and say, this is it on your first date. No, your comportment already tells where the line is drawn. So take note of that. Don't be too uptight. Some of us have poor networking skills. We can't sustain like a conversation. Anything you bring to the table, we'll just talk about it. It will lead to something else. We know how to just keep people talking and make people have a good time. Yeah, making people have a good time is all about your communication skills. It's nothing cast on steel. It's all about you being able to drive a conversation, maintain the tempo of the conversation, bring details, bring excitement in the place. Just basically let the conversation after that day create a lasting impression of your person in this person's mind. That is what will bring the person back again. Yeah, it's not because you're beautiful, you're tall, you're black, that's not what will bring the person. The key is what comes from inside. Yeah, what you voice out, your comportment, that's what will bring this person back on your next date. Yeah, so also lack of confidence, your sitting posture tells, the way your facial expression tells, when you talk, your speech tells whether you're a confident person or not. And nobody wants to be around people that have low esteem issues already. I mean, you're not coming there for a counseling class because you don't want your date to begin to cancel you right away, right? Or mentor you on self-confidence and self-love and you want to be someone who comes off as a confident person. Let your words come strong, clear, with some audacity to it. Yeah, sit down in a posture that you're relaxed, but yet you are all put together in a very nice way. So people want to see it, even your facial expression. When you're talking, look into their eyes. Don't be darting your eyes or keeping your head in a particular angle. The physiotherapist is not around, so just keep your head straight and look into their eyes and say what you want to say in a nice, bold way. Remember, he had not given unto you again the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. So keep that in view. Now, personal body hygiene. You have to go out all cleaned up. Please wash everywhere. Like, you need to smell good. I'm not saying go and drench yourself in perfume. Just your natural body fragrance is enough. If you're not a cosmetic person, you don't need to spray anything. Just don't come with sweat all over, or you're oozing of alcohol, or you're oozing of something else. Okay, nobody wants any strong aroma that will distract their attention for the day. So come clean, take a good bath, change your clothes. If they are dirty, wash them, make sure they are clean, ironed, put together, and show up for your date. I'm telling you, by the time you're able to sustain this, use the right language. When you're in this thing, let your speech reflect your inner man. Okay, use the right language, use kind words, use decent words. Your first impression is very important, that You could just be talking and talking, you are cursing and all of, and the person is put off. The person doesn't want to hang around people like you. They already know that you will spell trouble in the future. So you don't want that kind of impression going. So use the right language. Yes, so that's how we'll go about it. I just shared with you secrets on how to step up for your second date after the first one. We are going to be talking about how you will prepare for your second date after this first one. If you have done all of these things that we have just said here, you will be prepared and you will have set the second date even before the person says, when are we going to be coming together next time? It was nice hanging out with you. I hope to see you very soon. Not in a future time, but very soon. The future is like tomorrow. So get ready for a part 2 of this discussion. Reasons why your first date did not mature into a second or a third date. Please, if you like this and you want more content like this, hit our subscription button, like so that other people will get this kind of information. You know, there are people out there that really need this information. Please hit the like button so that the algorithm will send it forward and more people would watch this video. Okay, also hit our notification bell so that once we send out a video, you will be able to catch up on it first before it goes viral. And also, please share. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. And you know, your relationship will work. Yes, it will.